Welcome back to this Kobold Hunter of Dith. Last episode, we finished off Elf and we started working into vaults here, and we encountered two, like level 1 and level 2 of vaults that was aggressively large with lots of creatures, so that's good for experience, but definitely slowed our pace down in terms of progressing through the game. We were kind of stuck with what we have. We don't have great fire and cold res built in. Our rings are really nice, but they're like awkward because of the negatives. So it's like um, if we could get like a another ring, because honestly, like look at the ring of Maoshu, which we got off the top of the start of the game. Our poison, the will is replaceable. We already have five. It's like it's not. I'm not desperate. The int is irrelevant. So honestly, um, I could perhaps even consider like an R poison ring that just has something on it else. Unfortunately, we don't have our poison other than just a baseline one. But like, I don't know. Like, let me try. So our min delay is zero point 0.2 here. If I put just the regular poison ring on, so it's this one, and I look, it's still O2. Okay, so I was thinking like maybe if I don't get that -4 strength, maybe that'll solve that. So I don't know. It's rough. I guess I'll keep the Masho. But if I can get like an R poison source, like boots of R poison or something weird like that, that I can just like put on, I can definitely go for a different ring. Like I could throw on this um, R cold. Actually, I might just put this on because I get corrosion, I get our cold, I get dex, I get some stealth. Well, the stealth is largely irrelevant, but um, like honestly, that's probably okay. Like our poison isn't gonna kill me, but having corrosion resistance can certainly help. But yeah, we're gonna continue our time here in vaults. So here's a store, nothing here. Um, Kind of want to stay near my upstairs if I can. Here's another store, nothing there. So this is more of a classic vault experience. It's kind of like an open space, but with buildings, so you can compartmentalize your experience. But also, like, it's, yeah, there's stuff to kill, but it's nothing like aggressive. It doesn't feel aggressive, you know? Um, Interesting little vault experience there. Here's probably, oh, I've been marked. I do have 7 cancellations. I'll take it just for the sake of it being, let's call it a fresh floor, even though it's not really. Unfortunately, everything's probably woken up and all that, but um, it's not the end of the world. I'm going to run to my stair. It's a little bit too much action here. I'm not a cleaving build, so don't want to spend too much time in the open with a bunch of creatures. You know, like something like this is okay, but when it's totally out in the open, that's another thing altogether. Plate, our fire, our cold, strength negative, stealth. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up. I'm not gonna use it, but if there's like some random reason I need all my resistances up, I could theoretically use that temporarily. I do have that fire dragon scales from back in the day, um, but that's not R cold, and so there's a little bit more complicated to that. Here's another store. Nothing. We're getting a lot of stores today that have nothing for us. What's all this, though? This is almost like a mini slime. I wonder if I have digging. I have plenty of digging. I could, like, double hit something like this. Get some, like, healing potions. Um, Let's see. Can I dig through 2 here? How far does it go? I could alternatively... I bet you there's like a hit here that just like hits both. Like maybe like right here. Like worst case it doesn't hit it, but like can I go boom and then go nah. See, now I don't have our poison, so I gotta keep in mind that. So it's just gold. What's this? Ambrosia, not the end of the world. I'll note this. Annotate branch. Break glass for more tellies. Gold. Oh, there's digging on the left one. There's digging in all of the oh, this is just okay. I'm just gonna get this for free. Look at this. There's digging in the glass. So let's pull back a little here. So it's just a net benefit because each one of these breaks will break more digging. So it's just free. Because this one gave me 2, so that finishes off this. Digging, D. This one gave me 2, so that's just free. Okay, let me just clean this up here. Okay. And there's even more digging. And I'll just take this because it's whatever. Cool. Well, that went better than I thought. Should have done the math from the start. Hey, look at that. More... Like, I love these parchments for a caster, but that's not what I'm doing today. There was a shield training, so if I get, like, a hand cannon, I can quickly rev up a shield training, which I already started. Another store. All right, well, Vaults 3 was much quicker than the past 2 ones. Yeah. Vaults 4 and a distant wind. I do not care. I do not do dissolution. It is too dangerous. There's too much at play. I'm going to shadow slip and run away. I could probably kill this. And yeah, but I do not do dissolution unless for some reason I'm so powerful. But look at that, another parchment store. But there's just too much risk. Hey, another parchment store. That's what I wanted. It's like they're taunting me now. It's like literally every store is a parchment store. I don't love this. I have arc corrosion, so I don't have as bad time with this entropy weaver, but it's interesting. A cloak of willpower. This dazzle. It's notable. The stealth part isn't great. The evasion is good. So like if I need to cap my evasion, my willpower another way, I'll rev up that cape if and when I need it. Oof. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. It's crazy. I've only had 1 acquirement scroll, and I bought it, and it was useless. I just took the money back. So we're just about done here. Yeah, see, I'm not doing this. I don't even care if it was there. Super dangerous. We pull around the corner. Cool. The brain is actually quite dangerous, so let's... Although, I wonder... I think he applies it to me, so the will kind of counteract the brain's work. So it's probably not as bad as I thought. Cool. All right. Well, Vaults 4 is done. Cool. So, well, yeah, we're just barely into this episode. So, like I mentioned earlier, I think our best bet here is to move on to depths here, and then we'll figure out which third rune we want to do, whether it's Abyss rune, considering we have a regen built in, and perhaps even Dith can sneak in there. We do have Arc Core built into our current build, so perhaps we could do a slime, although I don't like my chances at getting the royal jelly out without like some sort of like hex like shenanigans, like vulning them and then I don't know, stuff, popping them. I don't have like immolation coverage, so I can't really do that. And then Vaults 5 is a little rough too, because once again I don't have like engage confidence in that middle, so I might have to, like in that scenario, sneak off with my Dith and whatnot, like teleport, drop down, use Dith to sneak around, perhaps remove my dazzle for a little bit and just stealth it out. Yeah, that might have to be what I do, to be honest. It's either that or Abyss, and I don't know about Abyss. I just don't know. I don't like Abyss when I'm a ranged character without like AoE, because you can get overwhelmed by Abyss so quickly. Although Vaults 5 you get overwhelmed as well too, and you can't like predict where the rune's gonna be, so it's a little tough. Anyway, that's for later. Let's go to depths. Do I have anything to buy though while I'm at it? Not really. I don't want to put money on shields if I don't want to take it, use it. I should probably start training stealth simply because it's +4, and if I do need to do some like Vaults 5 stuff, having that stealth on me might be really powerful. Cool. So go depths 1 or 0. Let's run away here. Go the other way. Go over here. Oh, it's playing dumb with me. Ugh. I could kill him, but I don't foresee a reason why. I'll just go to a different up and then up. Okay, now we're gonna go depths. So we have to be careful. I have only a little bit of arc hold and no R fire, so that's a little rough. We have 10 rev, so now I have 5 for Zot and 4 for here, and so I can rev every single one here, and also I can have 1 left over for like Vaults 5, or Slime 6, whatever is it 5? Always forget how much. Right. So I'm going to try to establish this down as quickly as I can. Not to rush it, but to get my coverage and my safety. So I know I'm safe there, so I can escape that way. Let's pull back. Let's pull back. I guess not. Downwards. Let's pull back. Just gonna stare dance this now. Nice. They're separated. Cure. Yeah, a lot of venom was out and about there. Let's establish our down here. Just so we have all our safety, as much safety as we can. A Rakshasa. Not too bad. We dealt with mini Rakshasas when we had that Bane. Everything was a Rakshasa. Cool. All right. This is probably as far as I want to go this way. Come around back to the center and walk up the center. That's a lot, actually. Here, let's go here. Split them up. And then react as I need to. Cool. So I could dig there, or I could like dig here just to get into that side, but there's no rush. I could just go down the middle. Let's pull back a little. Let's pull back. Okay. That's enough. I'll just split it up here. Cool. And, well, that was kind of unnecessary, but whatever. All right. Upwards. And now I can reconnect in here. Go across. Okay. Let's pull back a little. They might be loud and start waking up things around them that I didn't need to wake up. All right. So I don't want to go in here. My logic is it feels very Spriggany, and I know there's no stores in there. So this is not like a trees with the store in the center kind of pattern. And if there's an enchantress in there, I probably don't want to activate her. So I'm just going to leave it. It's not like there's any stairs there or whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Cool. All right, so depths 1 done. Plenty of time. All right, so let's work down our depths 2 now. Of course, we've already done some initial revving here. Let's try to stay on the edge here. Some merfolk. We didn't get a Shoals today, so it's our first merfolk of the day. Okay. A lot of these trolls digging away. They're pretty weak these days, though. Let's get a stair. Cool. Let's work our way south. I'll just kind of auto-explore. One shot the scary dudes. Rakshasa. Okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. I can kill this fairly easily. I just don't want to do it in the middle of nowhere. I have all the will. I can marionette if I really want to waste. I guess I'm capped piety, so I should be using it while I'm, you know, it's there, kind of thing. Although, first off, we've just been shafted. Let's get a knowledge base of where we are. But I was going to say, I get piety by exploring. And I lose piety probably by not exploring, like just being boring about it. So, gotta be careful. Okay, so a few things. Check out the left of our map. There's absolutely nothing of value for us there, so no thank you. And B, I can just dig and use this, and here we are, you know. But also, I'm gonna not go here. There's absolutely no reason to go here. I'm sure there's some items in there. Who cares? There's nothing of practical value in this direction. So I'll kind of establish. Oh, well, a Sojubo is not fun. I'm gonna cure. Get out of here. And what made me go up, by the way? I forgot. Is there a reason? If there is, I'm just gonna, because I just don't remember, I'm going to go this way and reattach myself to the world in a safe manner. I'll kill this guy now that I'm alone, but oh, I don't want to kill Sojibo. No, thank you. What's this? Yeah, okay. Sojibo is a very dangerous named creature. He summons like weapons to help him, and he does a lot of damage output. And he often is accompanied by his retinue of fellow what are they? Tengu? Yeah. Can be quite scary. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Okay, let's go this way. Down the center. Let's head out this way. So there's an Abyss entrance. If we do end up deciding to do Abyss as our third rune, we have an entrance there. Although I'd probably want to avoid the rest of this floor just because the Sojibo. I'm not going to kill Sojibo, so... Yeah. So that's probably good enough for this. Do we have a nice down that's near and up? Yeah, right here. Cool. And we still got about 8 minutes at least on the episode, so we could do some more damage here. Training's going well. We're about to hit that 17 armor. Maybe that'll be our inflection point for 0.1 slow. Good on the evocations. I'll run it as long as the book's running, which I think is like 15 or something. It's like without the +2, if it's like zeroed out, I think it hits like 14 when the book runs out. So yeah. Okay, so we already established Rev on this floor, so we're just kind of exploring now. Okay, so we have another Abyss entrance in case we want to avoid a Sojibo while also getting our Abyss entrance. I'm going to establish this down. I'm going to rev it up. Cool. Actually, I can probably quickly clean this up here. Oof. Let's go here. I'm going to marionette. Oh, that didn't feel good. Ooh. Can I run? Okay, I'm going to fear and telly and primordial. Okay. Okay. I probably didn't need to telly. I could have primordialed, but I thought of that after the fact. But yeah, ooh, Spriggans are scary. It's like when you play a Spriggan, you feel very weak, and then when you're against a Spriggan, it's like, my god, this is the craziest thing ever. That's why I wanted to avoid Enchantress. If there's any hint of Enchantress, please no. Okay, let's connect up to, or connect back to some ups. What's this? Oh, I guess, okay, I see. I'm just like, how do you get there? Oh, from up there. Ooh, a store. Ooh, okay. So this body might be good. Also, this glowing helmet. So I think I just buy the body because, let me double check. Oops. Here. Because it's really good encumbrance. So So this could be something really nice. So I'll just buy it. Okay. So really the chainmail is about defense. The rampage is irrelevant. The Aralek is nice actually, but I mean I think there's other ways to get it. And then strength is simply because it's the chainmail. That's all the reason why I care about the strength. So let's see, what's the difference here? Where is it? D. It gives me will. It equals out that will. Where do I get other will? Where's my other will coming from? Because I have 4 plus those 3 plus somewhere else. Maybe just I have natural will. So this will perhaps allow me in the future to remove the ring of Edgedon. Which is less good if I swap because the strength isn't a big deal anymore. Let me double check that defense. Where is it? D. It's almost not even that bad of a hit with the AC because you get like 3 AV. It's only a -3. And I get the will covered. I get, you know, that. I think I do it and I just like deal with not having Aralek. I will be contaminated for a little bit here. That's fine. Oh, I forgot I've been mutated the whole game. I should have addressed that a little bit earlier. Let's learn some spells while I'm here. Just like they're just sitting here being somewhat usable. That's probably all I can do realistically. Anyway, let's kind of live with this for a bit here. So I'm assuming I no longer have a negative effect, so I can stop the armor training right at the right time too. And what can I train? Fighting's good. Stealth, like I said, that'll work out nicely. I have good stealth now. Well, not good, but you know, something. If I took the cloak off, it would definitely lock out. I do have Aralek still. How do I have Aralek? The amulet. So that didn't even matter. Interesting. Okay, so like that's even more of an excuse. Yeah. So that's just a deal. Cool. What else can I do here? The boots are better, but they are what they're negative fire. Can't do that. I do still like this dazzle and EV, but if I remove that, I get +2 stealth, and then I can throw on like the cloak, the scarf of invis, and I have good evocations, I think. Let me try that. So let's do like this, and now I can evoke invis as needed. But my hope is that maybe I can get like a ooh, gloves of fire. Not for me today, but like a cloak of resistance, and then there's my my situation. So I'm gonna viz. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Okay, I'll marionette him. Oh, I keep forgetting that I shouldn't do that for him. Yikes, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna shadow and get out of here. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna evoke. Can I like flood him out? That was a little tight. I do need our poison somehow eventually, if I care about it that much. But not really. Yeah, it's weird how this game has evolved. Oh, there's a buckler of 2. What do I have on my body? I think it's only just a regular one. So I'll keep that. Keep in mind. I really don't want to lose that stealth, but that armor fits poorly part. I bet you that was harming me for a while with the whole armor game thing that I was talking about the whole game. Not from the start, though. It has been a problem, but it is what it is. Okay, I don't love the Elder King as well, so I'm going to run this out. Yeah, I don't have our poison, so this kind of stuff is relevant now. Golden Dragon Scales. I bet you that encumbrance is something else. I wonder. I know I'm wasting turns here, and I'm going to do it on a safe floor. I'm curious. Well, obviously nothing will be castable, but that's not really a big deal for me right now. So it's a 54 at 1. If I put on the golden, it turns into... Oh, yeah. You know, it's not the end of the world, but I also remove some of my strength. But, yeah, I mean, the resistances are nice, but it's not what we're doing right now. Anyway, that was just me testing that up. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, we just passed 30 minutes. Okay, I'll finish up the floor and we'll call it. Don't want to go too long per episode. Keep it nice and to the goal. Here's a store. Hey, look, who would have thought? A bookstore. Whatever. And it's not even like I get like training books that are convenient. Like that would be cool, but that's the moral of the story these days. In this game. That's not even a moral story. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so the Spriggans are around here. I gotta remember for the future, don't marionette Spriggans when you're a ranger. Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess I have to go up to down. It's like a... I gotta keep that in mind. So there's just over here, the Alder King. Not too bad. Spriggan. And I can fly now, by the way, so that's relevant for some cases here. Cool. It would be cool if I got a resistance cloak. That's definitely like #1 buy right now. Cool. All right, so we are well past time here, and so we're gonna leave our depths 4, which we have lightly done. I'll just do this right here. Easy. Okay, so all that we have left now is depth 4, and then it'll be our 3rd rune. And so I think over the break between this and the next episode, I'll take a break and I will think about where I want to go our rune as we discussed earlier. We'll finish up depths 4 and then we'll go do that plan, whatever I decide to do. So tune in next time on this Kobold Hunter of Dith, where we kind of get into this like late game play style. Hopefully get a resistance cloak or something to like help our little resistance limitations and all that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.